This meeting of the Western Wayne School Board to order. Ms. Emmett, may we have roll call, please?
Mr. Enslin?
Here.
Mrs. Fiorella?
Here.
Mr. Gadenzi?
Present.
Mr. Gershi?
Here.
Mr. Gogolski?
Here.
Mr. Hope?
Here.
Mr. McDonough?
Here.
Mr. Olsommer?
Here.
Mr. Schaefer?
Here.
Mr. President, you have 9 board members present.
May I have a motion for the election of a temporary chairman, please?
I'll make a motion that we appoint Mr. Gershi as our temporary chairman.
I'll second.
Okay, motion has been made and seconded. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. Mr. Gershi?
Okay, shall I do it from here?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay. Let's proceed with the election of the board president. Do we have any nominations for that?
I would like to nominate Donnie Olsommer as president and Donnie McDonough as vice president.
I'll second.
We do one at a time, so
Okay.
just the president.
Donnie
first.
Olsommer as president.
Second.
I'll second.
Roger has that? Okay. Are there any other nominations for president? Hearing none, I declare the nominations for president to be closed, and we need to vote. So, do you want to do a roll call, or shall we do it by voice?
Since there's only one, I think voice one is.
Since there's no opposition, all vote. Any further discussion? All those in favor of electing Mr. Olsommer as president, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Anyone opposed? Anyone abstaining? The ayes have it. Congratulations, Mr. Olsommer. Now, nominations, we'll accept nominations for the board vice president.
I move that we nominate Mr. McDonough as our vice president.
I'll second it.
Okay, are there any other nominations for vice president? Hearing none, I declare the nominations for vice president to be closed. Any further discussion? Then we'll vote. All of those in favor of Mr. McDonough being the vice president, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, the ayes have it, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is there any other business that any of the board members have at this point? Hearing none, let's have a motion for adjournment of this meeting.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Abstentions? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gershi. Now on to the regular meeting. Prior to tonight's meeting, the board met in an executive session to discuss personnel. Okay, Ms. Emmett, will you have roll call again, please? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yep. I'll stand for a prayer, followed by Pledge of Allegiance.
Heavenly Father, whether we light the menorah, the tree, or the crèche, let the lights be a reminder of the light we should shine on all of our children. Keep us ever mindful to focus on the needs of all of our students. Amen.
Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Enslin?
Here.
Mrs. Fiorella?
Here.
Mr. Gadenzi?
Present.
Mr. Gershi?
Here.
Mr. Gogolski?
Here.
Mr. Hope?
Here.
Mr. McDonough?
Here.
Mr. Olsommer?
Here.
Mr. Schaefer?
Here.
Mr. Adams?
Here.
Dr. Barrett?
Here.
Ms. Emmett is present. Mr. Gogorski?
Here.
Mrs. Donahue?
Here.
Ms. Feliski?
Here.
Mrs. Miller?
Here.
Mr. Pigeon?
Here.
Ms. Watson?
Here.
Mrs. LaRosa?
Here.
Mrs. Price?
Here.
Mrs. Gregory?
Excused.
Mrs. Liptak? Here. Mr. Seaman?
Here.
Mr. President, you have 9 board members present.
All right, thank you. May I have a motion for item number 5, approval of minutes, please?
I I make a motion that we approve the minutes from the regular board meeting on November 7th, 2016.
I'll second it.
Motion has been made and seconded. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor, vote by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. Any abstaining? Motion carries. May I have a motion for item number 6, please?
I make a motion to approve the treasurer's report from general account, food service account.
I'll second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no.
No.
Any abstaining? Motion carries on a vote of 7-2. May I have a motion for item number 7, please?
Make a motion to approve the bills from the general account, food service account, and construction account.
Second that.
Motion has been made and seconded. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no.
No.
Are there any abstaining? Motion carries on a vote of 7-2. Are there any questions regarding the accounting of taxes? Hearing none. Item number 9, student recognition. Mr. Gregorski.
Thank you, Mr. President. Tonight, we'd like to start off by recognizing 2 outstanding seniors in the high school. First tonight, we have with us Jenna Carmen. Jenna is the daughter of Sarah Carmen of Lake Area.
Good evening. My name is Jenna Carmen, and I'm currently a senior. Before I go on, I would like to start out and thank the board for the opportunity to speak tonight and the numerous opportunities awarded to me throughout my 4 years of high school, as well as my mother, Sarah, who has supported me in everything I've ventured to accomplish. I would also like to thank Ms. Maria Masenkai, who has been like a second mother to me and has guided me through high school in every way possible, though she is not in attendance tonight. Throughout my nearly 4 years of high school, I've taken the opportunity to enroll in all AP and honors courses. From when Mr. Gregorski taught Earth Science Honors my freshman year, to taking AP Calculus with Mr. McDonough, I've very literally taken almost every course available. I found that I had a knack for chemistry my junior year, and made the choice to take AP Chemistry as a senior, though sometimes I think I only took AP Chemistry to hang out with Ms. Masenkai. While very active in the classroom, I also like to have an extracurricular presence. Throughout my 4 years, I participated in FBLA for 3, TSA for 1, Student Council for 3, 2 of which I was elected class vice president, STEM team for 2 years, Scholastic team for 1, and NHS for 3, as well as Tomorrow's Leaders Today during my junior year, and SAD Rachel's Challenge for 3. I've also found time to give back to the community, working with the nonprofit organization Big Brothers Big Sisters of America as a volunteer and student ambassador. Without the assistance from the board to provide these activities, I would never have participated in said clubs and activities. So, again, thank you. The classes and extracurricular activities I have been a part of have allowed me to find my path, of which will include attending a 4-year university, hopefully being Boston University, to double major in both actuarial sciences and political science. Wherever I end up, though, will be of thanks to Western Maine. Thank you all.
Thanks, Jenna. And if you could have your mom stand up and be recognized as well. Thank you. Also tonight we have with us Gavin Cruz. Gavin is the son of Jose and Kathleen Cruz of Moscow.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Gavin Cruz. I'm a senior here. I would like to start off by, of course, thanking the Board of Education for the opportunity to be recognized and speak with you all today. I would especially like to thank both of my parents for the support and motivation they've given me throughout the years, because without them and the standards that they brought me up with, I wouldn't be able to show the success that I display today. After 4 years of education at Western Wayne, I'm so thankful for the wonderful teachers I've had and the outstanding quality of education that they've delivered to me. I've taken several AP courses over the years, ranging from chemistry to history and Spanish and several others. And I don't think that the teachers of Western Wayne could have better prepared me for my future studies. Teachers like Mr. Butler and Ms. Masenkai, 2 of my favorites, they enjoyed teaching their subjects, and that allows me to enjoy learning it. I don't think anyone can properly learn a subject if the teacher is enjoying themselves and they can't enjoy what's being taught to them. Outside of my classes, I've also participated in FBLA for 2 years, and last year I won first place in my regional category. And I've also been a member of PJS and the National Honor Society as of last year. And I look forward to putting my efforts as a member of the National Honor Society towards volunteer work as part of the program. This year I've been announced as a finalist for the National Hispanic Recognition Program, which is a program run by the College Board. And just last week, actually, I received notification that I have been accepted as a scholar in the program. And that's one of my proudest achievements to date. And I wouldn't be able to do that without the success that the teachers at Western Wayne, which I can't stress enough how well they prepared me for. And while most of my accomplishments have been academic, I've also been a key member of the Wildcats Ultimate Frisbee team. And even though Western Wayne doesn't consider it a sport, some may laugh at it, to me and my teammates, it's definitely a sport. Looking ahead, I'm excited for new experiences and striving for a college education. I plan to attend a four-year university in the field of broadcasting and film industry. I've applied to Syracuse University and SUNY Adirondack in upstate New York, and I hope to be part of either a transfer program between both schools or attend one or the other. I'll certainly miss high school and the highlights of my life and memories that I've made here, but there's no school that I feel could have better prepared me for my future than Western Wayne School. Thank you.
Gavin, if we could have your parents be recognized, please. Thank you. Also tonight we have the Principals List Award winners, and just so everyone's aware, the Principals List Award goes to students who have demonstrated through their GPA that they're the highest and the best and brightest at Western Wayne. And we have two students from each class. We'll start with the 9th grade students, Catherine Madden. We also have with us Darlene Black. In 10th grade, we have Veda Pontoski. Also 10th grade, Allison Matter. th grade, Tylea Alpa. Also 11th grade, Mallory Jablon. In 12th grade, and I don't believe he's here with us tonight, Jacob Karnick. And we have Kelly DeVito. And we want to thank all those students, tremendous accomplishment, and thank you very much for coming, and we very much appreciate your hard work and your efforts, so thank you.
All parents who are here of all the principal lists, either raise your hand or stand up and be recognized as well. It's a very special board meeting when we get the opportunity to recognize two outstanding seniors. And Jenna and Gavin are some of our finest students, great individuals, highly achieving, terrifically involved. We couldn't be prouder of what you've said and how you've performed over your 4 years here at Western Wayne. We do and thank your parents, and we wish you the best in everything you do. We know you're going to be highly successful because you've prepared yourselves to be that way. And obviously, all of the principals list recognition today, from 9th grade through 12th grade, are our highest achieving academic students, 9 through 12. And we wish you to keep up the great work, continue to focus and be dedicated, and you'll be here next as a senior as well, being recognized. And again, we thank you very much for the opportunity to take the opportunities that are given to you at Western Wayne and run with them and achieve at such high levels. So congratulations to all. We really wish you the best, and we're very proud to have you as students and family members at Western Wayne. And if you are wanting to leave and go home and do homework, now's the appropriate time to get to a very mundane things going forward.
Have a nice Christmas.
Thank you, everybody. I still believe
I'd like to see the Santa outfit now.
Well, I got it all.
Okay, good.
All right, moving on, recognition of the public. Is there anyone in the public that would care to address the board tonight?
I do. Kim Butler, I have 3 items. First one is the handicap parking at the middle school by the flagpoles. I noticed that the lines are not ADA compatible for handicap. You have 3 spots, and actually that probably can only take 2 spots. So if you had 3 handicapped people trying to park in there, they'd never be able to get in and out of their vehicle. I don't know, why they're drawn up that way. They're awful skinny. So, if you want to be compliant.
Part of that, we are compliant because we put 11 additional spots on the high school side, which covered the entire campus, but we felt that it was a service to handicapped individuals to have on both sides of the building if they chose to park on that side. So we're compliant from the standpoint of the numbers and the sizes of the new slots on the high school side, but we just thought an additional service was warranted to have along the other side.
Yeah, but I think you should still move the lines around because you can't fit 3 cars in there. If you had 3 handicapped people that need the spots, they're not going to get in and out.
Okay.
Another thing is just a minor housekeeping rule. It drives me crazy. Not enough seats. Not enough agendas. I know maybe this month is just, because you had more people here, but it's very annoying. I shouldn't have to come here a half hour or 45 minutes early to get an agenda because they're all gone. I don't know how many you print out.
Okay.
That's it,
Okay.
just minor things.
Point well taken.
Can you make them available online?
Well, that was my other thing. Why do we have that screen there? Why can't you have stuff right there so if we don't have one, we can follow along? You're set up for technology, use it.
Yeah, well, actually, we're not set up for technology. That was done and it doesn't appropriately broadcast correctly to this room, so that's why that doesn't get used. Whenever we do have to do a presentation, we put it on the wall on that side.
Well, I would think we should get with it.
It was, we did spend $700,000 on technology this year.
I know, but
and
you're the board.
We focused it on a day-to-day scenario for kids
I understand that.
and teachers. So again, point well taken, and it will be addressed in the future. But with the last 4 years of where Western Wayne was financially, it was not a priority for 1 day a month as opposed to 185 days for
No,
our students.
I totally understand that.
Sure.
I just think it would be nice to utilize it.
Did you get an agenda?
Huh? No,
There's one right here.
See that? There's one with your name on it, Kim.
There's one left.
that's, okay, I'll get it on my way out.
Would you like it?
Well, because I looked at that stuff and there was,
Uh-uh.
oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, I'd like to comment on the improvements that I've seen in our technology department. Our website is starting to really show some improvements, much appreciated. The time is now available. Folks want to come to the upcoming concerts, which are a big part of our community. Is it possible for us to get that on the lovely billboards, especially the one that's now working up in in Waymart and such. I see there's some nice things up on there, the athletic calendar, some positive things about the board meeting, very good. Is it possible for us to put the upcoming concerts on there too? The parents and the children are so proud of their concerts.
Yeah, that's something that we do.
That'd be
We
lovely.
normally do that.
We do that.
Yeah, we normally do that.
Now that you have
But
that
it's always good to bring it
nice
to our
technology
attention.
up there,
Can't receive
that'd be
the,
very, very
not
nice.
enough to change.
Very good. I also noticed that there's an outline of all the clubs and activities now present in the webpage. So that's also another thing. Each time I come, I hear these amazing students talk about how proud they are of all of their activities. And I keep hearing the same organizations over and over again. So they're definitely appreciating all the opportunities this community gives them. So I think it would be lovely if, in addition to a basic outline, if maybe we could also respect the decades of work that this community has placed in FBLA, I know for sure, has been available for a very long time. It was here when I was in high school, and that wasn't yesterday. So I think it would be lovely to have something on there, as nice as we have for our athletics, because we have a wonderful area on the web page for the athletics, very nice calendars and all kinds of events. If we could also respect some of the other clubs that have such a long history with us. And then the other comment, if I could, is maybe not quite as positive. I was recently at a work session, and it was the first time that I heard anything about some really important updates and some really important repairs that need to be done. And you have a lengthy list to go through. I think in the past, perhaps, we've tended to see the community hear about the updates and the repairs at the meeting when they were being voted on. And it didn't necessarily promote a real positive relationship between the school. They didn't feel they were involved. This summer, there was a lot of positive community interactions. I'm thinking maybe we have an opportunity to do something differently.
Well, we do. All we did was just bring that to everybody's attention, and that will be all of those items that were on that list are going to be thoroughly discussed within the next 3 months of meetings.
Okay. At
and
these meetings?
Here.
In the board meetings?
Correct, and committee.
Okay.
Going forward, and those items that are going to be selected to be done will be started in the summer. So we're it's December, and the last project we didn't approve until February. So I think we're doing our due diligence to try to let everybody know what's out there, and as far as projects to be considered, and there will be about a 3-month process that will be to finalize which ones are going to be done and for what reasons and what level of detail of costs. So,
is it possible for us to start letting the community know now before it gets really serious?
That was the first conversation, obviously, we had in regards since the last project this past summer.
Right.
So that's why we brought CM3 and back in again. We were very pleased with the work they did with Joe's oversight. And the bottom line is, what we're going to do tonight is approve CM3. And then the board is going to make the decisions in regards to their recommendations, along with Joe, who's going to stay on board with us through these projects because he did such a great job. The bottom line is that